So if you remove respect, even if they adore you, they will still choose to leave you.
Yes, a man cannot love a woman if she doesn't respect him. That's why, as a man, you should always aim for respect first rather than love if you want to be in a relationship with that woman. And let's not put this whole thing on women, because you as a man should have the self-respect on you for others to respect you. And you do that by setting boundaries with people in general. And if a woman starts testing you and crossing your boundaries, you leave her peacefully. There is no need for arguing. It's just a waste of time, because you set your boundaries with her early on in the relationship. That's why you should have the self-respect on you to leave her whenever she crosses your boundaries.
Ladies, let's play a game. Role reversal. It is us as women who chase the men. We get their number. We call them. We text them. We ask them out on a date. We pick the restaurant. We go and pick them up. We say, get what you want. And they order a starter, a main, dessert, maybe a little bubbly, a few cocktails. We pick up the check. We then take them home and get a little kiss on the cheek. We earn on average 40, 50, 60k a year. Would you be picking the Shards or the Bob Ricards of this world, where you're expected to pay maybe £200-300 on a date with a man that you may never see again?
I'm sure that most women would say that this is crazy, but that's how it is for men nowadays. That's the reality for men. A lot is expected from us. So you either have to perform or be a nobody in society, because nobody cares about your struggles. You're the one that can mess it up or make it good for yourself.
Bro, you know what I'd hate to be right now? I would hate to be a lonely, bitter, modern-day feminist. Can you imagine, honestly, just sitting on TikTok because you're miserable, and then scrolling and seeing my page, and then being triggered because there's so many nice people, men in specific, in my comments being fucking nice? You don't see me here saying, yo, I can be independent. I don't need y'all to save me. I don't need y'all by my side. It's the people with the options that embrace the options. It's the people without the options that fucking hate that they don't have options. So y'all really just sit there and look for to pick. Oh, she said this wrong. She spelled this wrong. She used the wrong term. I didn't go to fucking college. Of course I'm gonna say this wrong. I didn't ask for this. This is legit my virtual diary, and you're fucking mad at me because I misused the term biology and social. Shut the fuck up.
Men are so simple to satisfy in a relationship. They only need 3 things in order to be happy: sex, respect, and to be left alone. That's it. That's it.
I could not say it better myself. It's so easy for these women to satisfy a man that they want to be in a relationship with, but they just like to play games.
Bro, to the women that really are being taken care of by their man, you don't got a job. He takes care of you financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually too. Why are y'all complaining? What the is the problem? There are not too many guys out here like that. And here you go, bitter as ungrateful as talking about some, I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean, I don't want to take care of the kids. That's his job. He decided to lay down with me too. That's his job too. You don't have a job. You don't have a job. Some of y'all women, y'all making it real hard for us out here. Real fucking hard. And it's so annoying because y'all be having real good men and y'all just...
Yes, I say this all the time. The modern women are ruining it for other good, loyal, feminine women that want nothing but a relationship with a good man that protects, take care, and provides for her.
Real men get tired of dating broke, drunk, and unmotivated women too. Not just broke, but lazy, needy, and uneducated as well. No accountability, no spoiling back, just messy and moody all the freaking time. That's why some of you will forever attract bums and never a real man. Sis went off on this post, so let's talk about it. It's so easy for us as women to claim what we look for in a man today. To have a job, he has to make this amount of money, he has to be fit, he gotta be this, he gotta be that, boom, boom, boom. We have our standards, some more unrealistic than realistic. But let men come in the picture with their standards and now suddenly it's a problem. But any real man isn't gonna just settle for any woman. A real man recognizes his worth and doesn't just drop his seed in any old woman. He wants somebody who has something going for her. She's not lazy, she's goal-oriented, family-oriented. She can cook, she's a good nurturer, she listens to him. She can take accountability when she's wrong for something. And she manages her weight well. Because yes, that's important. We can't expect to hold our men to certain standards and not think that they're going to do the same thing when it comes to us as well. You could barely find a good man out here. Okay, well, it's kind of getting hard to come by a good woman as well.
10, but he's shorter than you. He's still a 10. Height is not something men can control.
You're so right. You tell him. Some of y'all seem to forget that your boyfriend is kind of dating you. You little missy. He's not dating your entire friend group. So when things go a little haywire, maybe talk to the gentleman before all of Chicago. I don't know.
You got to understand that some of your friends are envious of your position in anything. A job, a relationship, and the list goes on. So if you have a problem with your significant other, make sure to discuss it with them first. Don't go and talk to your friends about it. They're just gonna say the things that you wanna hear, not the things that you need to hear.
Y'all really have to understand men are visual creatures. Stop expecting these men to look at a pic of you, explicit pictures of you, and be like, you know what, that's wifey. That looks like the mother of my kids. That's the girl that I'm gonna bring home to mom. You know how crazy that look? You know how crazy he sounds? I wouldn't even want that for my son. Bro, imagine me saying, now let's switch roles. Imagine me saying, this man is always in the club. He always has ass shaking on him. That's the man I want to bring to my mother. That's the man I want to have kids with. I sound dumb as hell. So when you portray yourself to be a certain person online, don't get mad when that's all people see you at.
That's facts. If you portray a certain image of you online, don't get mad when people act a certain way around you, because you're the one advertising yourself to be that way. In other words, you're objectifying yourself. So don't get mad when people objectify you.
I am not an independent woman. I do not care. Like, I make my own money, I have my own goals, but that doesn't mean I'm independent. Like, I need my man. I need to be like feminine in my relationship. Leave me out of that feminist. I am independent. I am not.
You know, my husband comes, he eats, I pick up his plate when he's done eating. That's something people are so surprised to know. He does not pick up his own plate. For like some of my American friends who see it, they're a little taken aback. Like, can't he pick up his own plate?
I think the American notion of relationships is like equality.
I do push women empowerment, but I'm like, I am not alone. My husband covers this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he covers me. And so if someone breaks in my house in the middle of the night, it's not me getting up.
I'm not going first.
Here you go, babe.
Thank you, babe.
Beautiful.
Now that's a good woman right there. A homemade meal with a dance. She knows how to treat a man.
I'm out of there. I'm gone.
It's about to be 2023. Can we stop with the there's no good men out here? Because let's keep it 100. There's plenty of good men out here. But a lot of you will sit there and friend zone these good men because they don't got big bank accounts. They don't got the hottest car. They don't have the nicest house. But guess what, baby? You know what comes along with the cute boy, with the big bank account and the nice car? 29 different other bitches trying to him.
College culture, I feel like it gets swept under the rug so much, like not enough people talk about it. Personally, being 21 years old, I've always kind of found it like harder to relate to people in the dating world because I was always looking to go on like real dates, and I've always just kind of been a relationship person. I mean, thankfully I'm my great boyfriend now, so I'm not dating anymore, but I remember when I was single in college, it was brutal, man.
Culture is not empowering.
I totally agree with everything she said. And if you're someone who enjoys culture, by all means, you do you, boo. I'm not judging. I want to offer like a slightly different take though. As a brown girl, I went through all of grade school not thinking I was pretty. And then I got to college and realized that I was kind of hot. So for like the first time in my life, guys who I found hot found me attractive. And I would be lying to you if I said I didn't enjoy that attention. I also feel like our generation has normalized like with someone first before you date them. But the unfortunate reality is a lot of times guys see that as completely transactional and you are fully disposable to them. And so you really don't gain much, especially if you're someone who's like me and you want more of a relationship. I just don't think that with someone is going to get you there.
All I'm gonna say is be careful of this 3 or 4 phase, because it lowers your value so much in society without even realizing it. And you think you're just having the time of your life and other people are open-minded about it. They are not. Be careful of this 3 or 4 phase. It leaves you unfulfilled with yourself.